Moving with Music channel is full of dances. And believe it or not, it's actually pretty easy to find what you're looking for on the channel if you're on the home page and you know what the structure is. So let's take a few minutes to walk through that. Now, one of the things that I've discovered in talking with the people who come to our live class and then try to find out what we're doing in class by going to the channel is that when they come into the Moving with Music channel, they're not on the home page. There are 3 basic categories that YouTube gives you to view the material that's on a channel. There's the home, the videos, and the playlists. And I'm finding that people often come in on the video menu. So if you're on videos or playlists, you're going to be seeing material that has recently been uploaded or changed. If you want to see the categories and the organization, you have to be on the home page. And once you're on the home page, I might recommend to you to subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, then Moving with Music will show up in your subscriptions pick list, and you'll be able to go straight to that pick list and find the channel, click into it very quickly. When you get over to the home page, you'll notice at the very top there's a single video there that gives you the latest news, which probably isn't updated as often as you might expect, because things are pretty steady with our classes. But when I do have a new piece of information, I'll be sure to update that video so everybody knows what's going on. And right below that video, you will find a set of playlists for our live classes. We have a Monday class that's called Let's Get Moving, and that's a chair dance class. And you'll notice that for those videos I'm wearing a blue shirt. And then we also have Tuesday's class, which is called Moving with Music, and that's a stand-up dance, and for those videos I'll be wearing an orange or a yellow shirt. Now, what I'm doing is keeping each of these playlists in sync with what we're doing in the live class week by week. So generally, you're going to see maybe 2 or 3 dances that get swapped out each week to keep things fresh. But for the most part, you'll find that the dances run at least 3 weeks before they're switched out, so that you have a chance to get familiar with them. And I update those playlists on Thursday mornings. So if you're coming to the live class, that gives you a few days to take a look at what we've done and take a look at any tutorials you might want to check out. And it also gives you a few days to look at what's coming up for the next week. So you'll see for each class in this week's class 2 playlists. The first is a list of the dances, and the second is a selection of tutorials that will help you through some of the trickier steps on this week's dances. To view the playlist, you can click on View Playlist, and then that will open up a screen that shows you each of the individual dances. And from that screen, you can select individual dances, or you can click Play All to go through the class from beginning to end. Back on the home page, you can also hover over one of the playlists and click Play All to go straight through the class or straight through the tutorials. As you move on down the home page, the next sections that you'll run into are for Let's Get Moving, which is our Monday chair dance class. And again, you'll notice the blue shirt. The first section is called Let's Get Moving, and it's a collection of static playlists, so they don't change from week to week, unlike the live class section that we looked at above. But these playlists give you some other choices if you want to do a full class in between when we're changing the live class. So, you might want to do the live class on Monday, and then you might want to move down and do one of the static playlists on Tuesday and one on Wednesday if you're using this channel for your daily exercise. And that also will give you more variety, but these don't change, so you can get some more familiarity as well. Underneath that Let's Get Moving section, you will find chair dance singles. So these are all of the chair dances that have been uploaded, and they're categorized by what parts of the body we're working on. So you will see arms, legs, or total body, or a particular challenge that I'm throwing at you. So you'll see there we have some rhythm dances and some weight dances. Once again, you can click View Full Playlist to see what's in those playlists and pick your dances. They're alphabetical, and I don't think you want to play all, because at the time that we're recording this, you might notice that while our live classes have 10 or 11 dances in, look at total body, and it's probably worse by now, but when I'm recording this, there are 37 dances in there. I don't think anybody could make it all the way through that playlist. So most of our chair dances are seated, but we do, for your information, have some optional stand-up dances where you'll stand up, move behind your chair, and hang on to the back of it for your balance. Or they are optional. You can stay seated if you prefer. And beneath the Let's Get Moving section, we get into a Stretch and Learn section. This has a mixture of both classes. And again, your shirt color will tell you where you're headed. But we have our opening and closing and some additional stretches. And then in the tutorial section, we take a look at individual steps that are a little trickier than the norm. And it'll give you a chance to understand the structure of those steps. We go through them slowly, and then we speed them up a little bit. And then we have a number of extra repetitions so you can practice. All right, so as we continue on down the home page, we're going to get into several sections that relate to the Tuesday stand-up dance. First section you're going to see there is called Just Dance. Everywhere outside of this section, when you're looking at a dance, there will be some introductory comments and then a walkthrough, followed by the dance itself with calls. In the Just Dance section, I have aimed for 10-minute blocks of straight dancing. So what I've done is I've taken the videos and I've chopped off the introductory comments, chopped off the walkthrough, And what you're left with is just the dance with the calls. So 10 minutes is good for a real quick workout. And also, I think it helps us avoid some of the ads coming in the middle of a dance. So 3 to 4 dances in each one of those straight through. The next section will be our stand-up dance categories. And for those, we're going to see, first of all, our slower dances, and then our faster dances, some waltzes, some winter cold weather themed dances, circle and partner dances, and challenge dances. And those challenge dances, by the way, is where you will find the weight dances for Tuesday. So for each of these categories, they're broken down into alphabetical buckets, and within each playlist, the dances are alphabetical. So, should give you a real quick find if there's a specific dance you're looking for. And a real easy way to find, once more, a dance that you've fallen in love with. And then finally, down at the very bottom, you're going to find silly songs and bloopers. And I think you'll be able to see that we have a lot more fun on Monday in chair dance than we do in our solemn Tuesday stand-up dance. And that's not quite accurate. But you will find a lot more silly song dances for Monday's class than you will for Tuesday's class. But also, hey, if you're having a bad day, the bloopers are in this section too. So sit down and have a good laugh at my expense. So there you have it. Well organized, easy to move around. The whole key is you need to get to the home page. Have fun!